Everybody, this is Bo back in the lounge. Want to say hello to the 1.5 million listeners that we have all over this great planet of ours. We're going to go all the way out to Alabama A&M University, talk to head football coach, Coach Jones. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing well. How are you today, bro?
Good, Coach. Coach, you've got a great program going for yourself right now. You've got a lot of energy, a lot of visibility. You're in a good position right now.
Well, we're trying to better that position. We didn't have a great year last year, so, every dog has a day, so to speak, since we're the Bulldogs. But, we're working hard. Our kids that came back. They're in great shape. We're in our training camp now. We're looking forward to this upcoming season. We have a tough schedule, but we're excited about it.
Well, Coach, you've got some nice seniors coming in. You got some juniors, and you got some fresh faces showing up right now. But who are those leaders right now that are embracing sort of your philosophy as a coach?
Well, you look on the offensive side of the ball, you got Thomas Harris. He had caught 73 passes last year for over 1,200 yards. Came back in great shape, ready to go, providing leadership. You got Ulysses Banks, who's a running back, who's been all conference twice. 2 out of 3 years, and so he's excited. He's gotten bigger. He's faster. We're just looking for an exciting year out of him. Xavier McDaniel, he's going to anchor our offensive line. He's preseason all-conference guy. You got Kevin Atkins, who is our quarterback, who got a year of experience under his belt, so he's excited. Looking forward to providing the leadership. So offensively, we have a few weapons that we're excited about. We just got to make sure we find a supporting cast defensively. You got Maurice Thomas, who's a defensive back. Frank Kirst, who's a defensive tackle, who had a great year last year. Fu Okerson, our linebacker. And I can't forget to mention Jeremy Lycia, our place kicker, who was All-American last year. So, we got some kids that are excited about this upcoming year, their senior year. Some of those guys I mentioned happen to be juniors. We're excited about them, and we're going to see if we can't make this thing work this year.
Absolutely, Coach. Coach, now you mentioned some guys coming back and that are really in shape. Is that the hardest part during training camp, is when you get ready for these athletes, that they're not in shape, or are you seeing more and more athletes coming to camp already in prime condition?
Well, when you look at the veterans who have been in your program, they know what to expect. They know what your expectations are as a coach, and they know what you're not going to settle for. As far as guys coming here and trying to use training camp as an opportunity to get in shape. When you do that, you're going to end up losing time due to injuries, due to exhaustion, things of that sort. You're just not going to be very productive. The biggest problem is the young guys. When they come in, they're just coming from high school or transferring from another program, and they don't know necessarily what to expect. And so they get here, and they're not quite ready to go. And it usually takes them a year to understand the level of football they got themselves involved in. So it's kind of a mixed bag of nuts, so to speak. And but our veterans know what to expect, and they know what we're going to accept, and so they usually come in camp in pretty good shape.
Coach, we're hearing more and more about video tools being used, that kids are actually coming in already preconditioned. Either their parents or high school coaches did an awesome job of preparing them. But from your standpoint as a college and pro athlete, how well do these students really understand how much video work is needed to understand their positions better as the first game approaches?
Well, I think the more teaching tools you have, particularly in this fast-paced game as football, because stuff changes so much right before your eyes, and the game is so fast, I think the more advantages you'll have. I think everyone is starting to realize that. ADs, school administrators, they're all starting to realize the importance of having the different types of aid to help in trying to make a kid better. And the kids understand it now. We have kids now who come in and will actually, during the summer, request to have some video time with us, because they want to be able to see what they're doing, and they want to be able to see what their opponents are doing, because they're really starting to understand the importance of it.
When you start getting through the bulk of the season, heading into the possible playoffs and the deep part of your schedule, when you sit down and look at the game footage and the athletes, how much do they really understand the nuances of what they're going against? We know we hear about game footage, we hear about breakdowns, we hear about all the sports stations talk about it, but how much do the students really pay attention to the fact of that, maybe the kid moves his finger a certain way, maybe he positions his legs? Right now, the world of high D makes it all so visually clear.
Well, as I said before, I think the more as a coach you use this and you emphasize certain things, the little nuances of the game, the more they tend to understand, particularly when you can show them stuff, and if they acquire this knowledge, how it can benefit them. And the moment, it's kind of like playing golf. That first time, a lot of guys never really like playing golf until they hit that ball and the ball went exactly where they thought it was going to go.
Yes, sir.
It's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. This is what this game is all about, is that feeling. The same thing happens when they're watching video and you're trying to show them these little pointers, just little subtle things. And then when they see it and they take advantage of it and they can see how it helped them, it's like that light bulb goes off. Oh my God, I can't believe it. Now I understand what you're saying, Coach. And then that reinforces them to keep doing it over and over and over and over again.
Awesome, Coach. Thanks for taking so much time with us. We know you're in training camp, and you've got just a powerhouse program going on. Thanks for the time.
Thank you so much. Best to you.
You too. Alabama A&M University head football coach, Coach Anthony Jones. You've recognized the name. He's now with the Dogs, working very hard, and he's doing an awesome job in that program. Have a good day, sir.
Thank you. You do the same.
Thank you, and good luck.